Where am I? Is this hell? Well, I could have seen it coming.
I'm telling Mom, all you Thaumaturges are crazy.
And the teacher said, Victor, is the right here in the classroom with us right now? I almost pissed myself.
Cozy.
Slow down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
I'm the head of this family, and I deserve respect. You'll put me in an early grave. This is the end. You've lost. Did you not hear what I said? This is the end.
Leave me alone.
Be careful. Regularly fed pride is a powerful tool, but it may prove troublesome during the trial.
What trial? Is this some sort of court? Barbarit.
Yes. A trial over the conscience of Viktor Schultzky.
Of what do I stand accused?
And what weighs on your conscience? A clay colossus. A beautiful, destructive force.
The threat you visited upon us.
Yes. And do you understand why? It's possible I'm guilty of hubris. You should understand, since you yourself greatly indulge in your flaw. Ultimately, the golem rests at your side, correct?
Yes, I made the right decision, and I won't change my mind.
What about Lygia? It's your fault that pride made you tear the ambition from your sister. You have so many flaws already. What use do you have for another one? Your sister will never be the same again. The defendant stands by his words. Good. Go on.
Enough. Starting now, we're doing things my way. Release me.
You're in charge here, remember? If you wish to skip the trial, it will be so. Are you ready to hear the verdict?
Enough. You have no right to judge me. Not after what kind of father and husband you were. Enough, I say. This is not my end.
Look how skillfully you wield this mighty pride. You have turned it into a real weapon. Take it, and begin one of the paths ahead of you. There you will find out how your story ends. This is the only way you can atone for your transgressions.
Are you talking about Rasputin and the coterie?
There may be other paths available. Which one do you prefer? Why Rasputin? Did he even survive?
It's enough for me that he's not the coterie. I'd rather stand with him than support one of your dead ideas.
Then you reject what was meant for you. You reject your father's way. Are you happy with events taking this course?
Yes, I want this.
So, remember what it is you're feeling now, when the time for the trial comes.
And you? What would you do in my place?
I died beneath that tenement house. What you see is an embodiment of your pride, conscious or doubts. Those are the things you're arguing with, you dolt. You are your own worst enemy. Go now.
Let's meet in paradise, the garden near the fountain. You are Peter, a rock, and upon this rock I will build my church, and all the powers of hell shall not prevail against it. I'll think about this later. Ligia?
You're up. How do you feel?
At first I thought that things would be much worse. I was scared that this was it for me. I guess I was very lucky.
Go back to bed, Victor. All the nightmares will end soon.
Is everything all right? You look concerned.
With riots and murders on the streets? How did you get that idea?
Father's old musket put me in such a mood.
The entire city has gone insane. The Governor General has closed the borders and isn't letting anyone leave. People have barricaded themselves in their homes.
Maybe the Russians are waiting for us to kill each other ourselves. And they may be right.
Only madmen roam the streets now.
I won't let you get hurt as long as I live. I promise.
I think I'll manage. Did you intend to inform me that you escaped from the Citadel?
I didn't intend to tell you at all.
I understand that you wanted to surprise me. It's a good thing I like surprises. I guess I'm most worried about Graženka right now.
Did someone come here when I was asleep? Did we have any visitors?
Apart from myself, Uncle, and Graženka, I didn't let anyone in. The streets are not safe. Why do you ask?
I found an unusual letter on the nightstand. About a garden of paradise.
What letter? The only garden that's being talked about now is the one at Dolinka Szwajcarska. The Tsar and his entourage are planning to have a garden party in a park there.
Would you use the phrase garden in the east to describe Dolinka?
In the east. Dolinka is south of here. The only eastern thing about it is its guests.
What is this party at Dolinka Szwajcarska?
The Tsar is celebrating his son's birthday.
This chaos in the city. How long has it been going on?
3 days. Uncle brought you here, half dead, 3 days ago.
So today is...
The last day of summer.
Happy birthday?
Surprise.
I thought I'd find you in worse health. I see you've once again managed to avoid the consequences of your decisions. I'm afraid I must put a stop to this. You are under arrest for taking part in a conspiracy against the Tsar and engaging in terrorism. You'll also be held accountable for escaping from the Citadel and for your active support of the Socialists, the enemies of the Empire.
Try and force me, Chief.
I came as soon as I could. Thank you for calling. I promise that I won't forget what you're doing. Your father would be proud if he were to see you now. He also had a gift for making the right calls in difficult circumstances. Shall we?
I would never stab you in the back, sister. You broke my heart. I know Chief has plans for you. I think both of you deserve each other.
I did what was best for the family.
You don't have a family anymore.
I didn't receive an invitation, so I decided to drop in on my own. After all, today is a Shulsky family holiday.
Mr. Niedzitz, Warsaw will get rid of 2 pests today.
We seem to have some unfinished business.
Get in line.
I'll gladly watch. And because they'll probably botch the job, I just might finish it for them. My way.
I won't beg for mercy, if that's what you were hoping for.
I had a feeling these incompetent blockheads wouldn't finish the job. It's a good thing I loaded my gun today.
You've just been presented with an opportunity to return to the path of righteousness, Mr. Niedjitz. Perhaps you'll...
Shut up, ghoul! Friendship is dying here. Did I choose the wrong moment? Fine. I'll wait.
You're next, Ligia. They'll deal with you as soon as my corpse hits the ground. A unique birthday gift. Yes, you're a born murderer after all. What are you waiting for?
I'm not waiting.
What have you done?
Would you prefer it was me?
The Shulsky family. We'll never be squared up now. You owe me a debt because I won't give you up. Unless you force me to. Curtain call. Niedjitz exits the stage. Silence follows.
And?
Don't worry. I'll clean up after myself and disappear.
Great.
Too bad Father can't see this. You've known me better than anyone for so many years. You were always with me, and you always will be. We have to talk about our future. Any ideas? Let's not waste any more time. Let's see if our bearded monk is even alive. And let's fight for our position in the Tsar's court. I won't be needing this anymore. Farewell, Father. Let's go to paradise. I need a carriage. Is this one free?
Sir, they want a bribe from me. Help.
Look, Private. This one's even got a book. The brass will be happy. Tell these two about their rights.
You have none. By virtue of the decree on the martial law, you have been classified as suspicious characters. We will escort you to the Citadel.
Unless some sort of a gift convinces us you are in.
So this what soldiers of the Russian Empire look like. A bunch of pathetic bribe takers with no honor and no sense of duty.
Suit yourself, magician. We'll see just how much honor you have when you end up in the Citadel. Let's get him. Doesn't have to be in one piece.
Sir, I have no idea what you did to them, but today I will drive you for free. We just have to be careful. Some of the districts are cut off by the authorities. Still, today's rides are on me.
The Tsar is about to give his speech, and you're loafing around? Get to work!
No grunt tells me how to be a waiter. Do you want to switch?
Attention, we have an audience. Are you lost, sir? The entrance for guests is on the other side of the park.
I think a uniform like this would suit me.
Then you have to enlist.
There are easier ways.
Are you drunk or what?
We'll be going then. We're kind of a mess.
And we're about to teach you some respect for the uniform.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I haven't been here in a while. I felt something interesting.
Am I a You've had an accomplished military career since our last meeting. You do realize that you are still a wanted man?
I'm here on a mission. I assume you're here for similar reasons.
Rasputin chose me to be the executor of...
What?
I am Yeritel. May... What now?
Let's talk more about your...
My patience is thin, magician. Should I punish you?
Your body came back from the battlefield, but your mind and heart are still out there, fighting. After what you've seen and what you've done, you can't let go of the fear.
But Rasputin took me in and guided me from the land of the dead. He saved my life, and that's why I serve him.
His help is an illusion. With him, your fight will never end. Don't take lives in the name of a false prophet. Leave in peace, Lazarev.
In peace. And you? What about you? You also need to break free. Calm. Feel the calm in your heart again.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
I can't eat anymore. Pass. Well, maybe just a piece of...
Maria?
What? Is it a crime to eat now? Don't pester a pregnant woman, please.
Don't you recognize me?
Oh, it's you. I've been so distracted lately. You know, being with child and all.
Congratulations. Who's the lucky father?
For behold, from henceforth, all generations shall call me blessed. For he that pretty, isn't?
Do you think Rasputin is...
A mother knows these things. But why should I explain it?
You doubt that Rasputin will make a good father. You feel like he's just using you. This child is an accident. After all, Grigory wasn't happy to hear the news of an heir. You're right to be afraid. You see that his promises appear to offer a paradise sanctuary, but in reality, they're an illusion.
I dread that thought. I will be alone again, against the whole world. So many people hate him. Will his child be hated too?
Save yourself. Forget Grigory.
I'm sorry. I should be going. I don't feel well.
Nothing can be kept secret from me. Magdalena?
I didn't expect you to show up here. In a Russian uniform, no less.
I received a personal invitation from Rasputin.
So did I. He summoned me to preach about his second coming. He will return, and with him the hope for chasing away the darkness of an uncertain future. For his grace will be with us. Do you understand?
I see you found your calling in evangelism.
My heart is filled with love, so I preach the good news. Let everyone prepare for Grigory's coming. Everything is possible for those who believe.
From a poor village to high society, all eyes are turned on you today.
I wanted a better life, not applause, and work to help my mama and papa.
And how does standing here in a beautiful dress among the cream of Warsaw society help your parents?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen them in a long time, and they can't write. What I do, that's not important. All is as it must be.
Look around. At first glance you look like the rest of the guests, but you know full well that you don't belong in this world. These people will never accept you as one of their own, and then Rasputin will abandon you. What use does he have for an apostle who is a burden?
I'm not a burden.
Go back to your people. All you'll find here is disappointment and the pain of not being good enough.
I tried so hard.
I know.
Leave me alone, please.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Well, well. Have you enlisted? I didn't think I would see you again. And yet, here you are.
I know you have a gun and you want to kill Skawan.
I was going to start with Koniechkin, but that coward got rubbed out by some random Ganef. So it's Skawan's turn now. I'll kill him and anyone who gets in my way.
I'm that Ganef. I killed Koniechkin.
Then you're one of us now. Help me with Skawan.
I've got my own plans for the night, and you might upset my apple cart. I'm here with someone who might be able to help establish new borders for Poland. But in order to do that, we must avoid spilling blood.
You mean Rasputin? That false prophet who caused that riot with his words? He's on my list too. Get out of my way or I swear to God there will be 2 dead bodies tonight, not 1.
That's it, Vanda. You can't ruin this night for me.
Soldiers, over here.
Sir?
The lady has had too much champagne. Remove her from the party and make sure she doesn't try anything.
Yes, sir. Please, come with me, madame.
You're dead to me.
Friends, today on the birthday of our son and successor, our Father's words show the direction of our thoughts. The voice of God orders us courageously to undertake, in deference to divine intention, the task of ruling, with faith in the strength and rightness of autocratic power. We are summoned to reaffirm that power, and preserve it for the benefit of the people from any encroachment. Today, as this storm rages in the streets, and evil has penetrated people's souls and settled in them for good.
There. Quiet, Milutka. Не знаю, что происходит.
Do not fear. I am with you always, even until the end of the world.
Stay where you are, or I'll send you to hell once more. Wasze Imperatorskoje Величество, he's a dangerous man. There's no telling to whom he sold his soul to be here.
Нет. Grigori Yefimovich Rasputin, я слышала о вас. Come closer, please.
Blessing upon you, Alexei Nikolaevich.
God has brought you back to life to help him.
Это чудо!
Speaking of miracles, I think I have a lot to tell about it.
You do?
This man is a fraud. There was a reason why he was deemed a heretic and charlatan and expelled from Petersburg. He deceived me as well, and tried to use me for his plans. And he planned to win your Imperial Majesty's favor through your son.
And who are you, my good man?
A Thaumaturge.
Your Grace, your son is part of my divine mission. I know about the illness. I am here to help.
How does he know that?
From Svetlana Petrovna. In the court, you cannot keep something like that secret. That's where Rasputin's knowledge comes from. The secrets he elicits from people.
Your Grace, please do not believe him. Whether you listen to me or not will determine...
And the resurrection, the church?
I'm the one behind the miracle in the church. I'm the one who cured that boy. He wasn't possessed. He was a Thaumaturge who didn't understand his powers yet. But for Rasputin, he was a means to an end, like the Tsarevich.
Is this your way of getting knowledge and power? What have I done to you to make you stand against me?
First of all, if it wasn't for me, you'd still be treating joint pains in exchange for hens, goats, and groats with fat. I realized you needed me more than I needed you.
That's true. Without you, I wouldn't get where I am now. I wanted you to share that dream with me. Did I ask for too much, wanting you to believe in me? I had always been there for you. I expected the same in return. And you turned out to be a Judas. How wicked. How petty-minded. Whatever you say doesn't matter. Out there in the real world, you are still a dangerous fugitive. And I am the resurrected prophet. They will take you for a lunatic. You've lost.
I must remind you we are in my head. I'm not the one trapped in here. You are. I will bury you here even if it costs me my wits.
Oh, Victor. I've been here many, many times. I could say I feel at home here.
Rasputin? Что с вами?
Go ahead. The world is watching, Thaumaturge.
Die. Your Imperial Majesty, Rasputin is a dangerous man. You should get rid of him.
But he helped our son.
He doesn't care about him. He only poses as a miracle worker to get into the court and secretly pull the strings. He deceived you. Isn't that so?
Fuck off.
Get him out of my sight, Skawan. Viktor Shulsky, today you saved Russia from devilish powers. From now on, your place is in Tsarskoye Sielo, at the Crown Prince's side.
I would be honored.
I believe what we've just witnessed here is a harbinger of good changes. Together, we will secure a strong and healthy future for us all. And now, let's celebrate. Long live Alexei, my son. Long live Viktor Shulsky, the Tsar's Thaumaturge.
Wasze Imperatorskoje Wielичество, you summoned me.
I want you to look into him for me.
He didn't know anything.
So, go and find me the real ringleaders. Kravavi, Thaumaturge. Don't fail me.
And we desire that every one of you show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. That ye be not slothful, but followers of those who through faith and patience inherit the promises.
They say your choices define your value. What does that make me? Ligia has severed contact with me for good. Every year, I send her a note and a birthday present. Yet, she never responds. Ever. I'm worried about the lack of news from Uncle Sasha. When we left Warsaw, the situation was tense, and now they say it's even worse. The circumstances of the Warsaw Ochrana chief's death have never been clarified, and hopefully it will stay that way. And what about Abauryce? I've got a letter from him with a detailed description of the torture I will be subjected to should I return to Warsaw. Sounds almost like a challenge. The situation in the city is tense. Warsaw has been divided between those seeking a bloody revolution and those who'd rather see cooler heads prevail. The stalemate will not last long. As for the Flying University, the idea faded and died in the Ochrana cells where the rebellious students were locked up. But enough about that. It's time for a new adventure, my friend.